Hey everybody, what do? Bring you guys this video to talk to you about two things. Now the first thing is, I actually give Peach and Daisy lessons. Yeah, like paid lessons. Some of you guys probably don't even know this. And it's mainly because I don't advertise it as I should. And that reason is because of my status. Like, you got top Peach and Daisy players in tournaments that people watch and drop their panties and underwears for. You know, they making that rent money, and if it's a local, they making that grocery money. If it's a small tournament, they're making that laundry money. And you know, all that fame, that status, being compared to me, a guy that just sits behind a computer and makes YouTube videos on how to play a character, characters in this case, and, you know, and stream video games. So when I think about it that way, it's like, who the heck am I to have people give me money to tell them how to press buttons in a certain sequence in a certain order at the right time so they can win more, or start winning if they don't win, period. So I think about that, and I guess I kind of get discouraged a little bit to not do that. Like, tell people like, yo man, I do lessons. You want lessons? Yo, you know, give me the money and I'll show you. So yeah, it's hard to explain, but you guys probably understand what I mean in the feel. I guess it could be due to me, like, either having low confidence or low self-esteem, whatever it is. But I feel like I shouldn't at this point, because I get feedback from the YouTube videos. And I've actually gave lessons to people that ask me randomly, like, yo man, you do lessons, man? I'm down to pay and have you teach me some stuff. And I've done it, and I've gotten positive feedback. I think even one dude, he told me that he won a tournament. He won one of his locals, or he placed really high in one, and he's never been able to do that before. So yeah. So the lessons, how do they work? How do they go? Well, I know top players, they charge, what is it, like $20 an hour? Something like that. Where they spend time with you, they probably whip your ass left and right. And then they tell you what you're doing wrong, what you should be doing. And then that's it. They probably just send you on your way to, you know, whatever tournament or match you have going.
Bye, have a great time.
I know, like, money could be very, very tight for some people, especially when it comes to learning how to push certain buttons at a certain time while controlling your character in a video game, in this case fighting games. So the way I do my lessons is $5 for 24 hours, right? So for $5, lessons are valid for 24 hours, okay? So let's say, for instance, we start lessons at 12 p.m. We play to maybe 3 p.m. One of us has to go, alright? I gotta do something, you gotta do something. And then 10 p.m. you message me, be like, yo, I'm free now, are you down for lessons? And if I'm free, yeah man, alright, let's go. And then the lessons continue. It's a flat rate, alright? And they're valid until the next day, 12 p.m. That's it. Lessons expire. Alright? So valid for 24 hours, $10, 3 days worth of lessons. $20 is a week. It's a week worth of lessons. Then 30 is 2 weeks, 40 is 3 weeks, and then a month worth of lessons is 50. Alright? People want to go that far. But yes, that is how I do the lessons. That's how I have it organized. And my lessons, I don't only play you and then tell you what you should not do, and then, you know, you just be on your way. I actually put you through scenarios, common scenarios that you'll probably expect in tournament, how to deal with them. And in terms of your habits, I will put you through some drills to get you off your habit. Like, for instance, let's say you have a habit of, when you come back onto the stage, you always want to fair with Peach and Daisy, or come down with there. I would teach you how to be patient coming back onto the stage. And if you was to do that while we play, you gotta jump off. Your stock is gone. Alright, your stock is gone. I'll probably even make special matches where if we play and you do not come back with a fair or dare every time I knock you off stage, you automatically win the match. That is your goal. That is how you win. You can make it impossible for me to win. All you have to do is not do this certain habit at a certain time, and you automatically win. Even if my character is on the result screen and I took it for your stocks, I lost. It's impossible for me to win. Right? So I will do it that way, because it's one thing to tell people what they should and should not be doing, but if they're not constantly put in that scenario where their habits will kick in and decide whether they win or lose, it's not gonna, it won't really sink in as much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I do the lessons. So there you go. So if you guys want lessons from me, you could join my Discord and message me on Discord, or you could message me on the Twitter. All that social media stuff is in the link description below. And second thing, yeah, really, is I have a Patreon. Some of the tiers, they have lessons too. The first two tiers, or the first tier for a lesson is actually cheaper. It's $3 for a lesson if you become Patreon. And if you don't want to do the Patreon thing and you just want like one-time lessons or whatever, then you could just do it the regular way for like $5 and that's it. So if you want to support me on Patreon, I have that too. But overall, you guys support me enough. The way you support me is just watch a YouTube video. You watch one of my videos, that's it. You mission complete. Alright? Anything that you guys decide to do is extra. It's extra for me. That's just me getting extra credit. Right? That's it. Because YouTubers, streamers, whatever, these guys will not be where they are. Some of your top famous YouTube streamers, it will not be where they are on that platform, making that money, if it wasn't for you. Like you guys are the reason they blow up on Twitch and on YouTube and everything, and I always appreciate that. You guys are the source, okay? You guys are the source. So if you guys don't want lessons, don't want to give me money, teach you how to push a few buttons at a certain time, totally fine. You don't want the Patreon and whatnot, totally fine. The Patreon has other tiers besides lessons, but if you don't care about any of that, totally fine. You guys are watching the videos, letting me know, liking, whatever. That's it. Thank you. That's it. Thank you very much. Alright? Everything else, leave it to me. All you have to do is watch, and all the rest is me. Alright? Basically, I do the rest. Leave the rest to me. So, yeah, that's basically it. I want to make that video, so now you guys know. Okay, now you know that I do lessons. I'm advertising it now, and I'm advertising my Patreon now. I even cleaned up my Patreon and whatnot. And speaking of Patreon, I do have 2 people support me, and there go their names right there on the screen. You'll see them. So every video on my Patreon, you guys get a shout out. I'm gonna start doing shout outs at the beginning of the video. You probably see it fizzing the match. We got Patreon supporters at the start of the video right there, instead of the end of the video, because sometimes people don't watch the end of the video. So yeah, man, I just want people to know, like, yo, bruh, these are the VIPs right here, huh? MVP. So that's all I want to talk about. As usual, thanks to all the subscribers that I got through my recent videos, as well as yeah, just all the subscribers, my new subscribers, veteran subscribers, all you guys together, freaking savages. And I'll see y'all in the next video, or Twitch stream, YouTube stream, Twitch, Twitter, all that. That says in the description below. You check that out. So until next time, deuces.